guys, and welcome to Lionsbridge Half Marathon, Marathon Ultra. And today, that is the race I'm doing. It is my first ultra since Chester. So come along with me for the journey. If you like the video, subscribe, give us a like. And if you want, just put a supportive comment down below, because this is my last race. Liverpool to Leeds Ultra, what is 130 miles. So this is a bit of a test for doing such a long run. So I hope I do good, because my nerves are kind of getting to me. So let's get straight into the video. Hi guys, we are at just under 4 miles. What is the first loop of 7 loops and out and back, taking it to 50k. And so far so good. The course is actually really nice, the weather's really nice. I feel really good, and I think this is just what I needed to build my confidence up for Leeds to Liverpool, as I think I'm getting a bit stressed about it, overstressed. So doing this is just going to prove that I can still run a marathon, ultra marathon distance. So yes, really happy, really enjoying it, and I will get back to you when something interesting happens. So see you soon. Okay, we are on mile 7 and I'm gassy, probably from the curry I had for breakfast, because that is my routine and my ritual. What is the weirdest one I've ever heard of? Most people eat porridge, but we've just been talking about, when you go for a PB, do you do a negative split? Because I feel like when I did a negative split, I had so much energy left when I crossed the finishing line, but I did get a PB. So what is your thoughts on this? Do you do a negative split? Do you actually have a strategy? Are you just like try to maintain how fast you run? I would actually like to hear everyone's concept on this, because it is really interesting what people's strategies are, as I tend to change mine every time. So yeah, it's so hard to talk on camera and run, so I'm just going to get going. Halfway through, I'm just on this uphill bit, so I'm going to have a walk. It's a really good day, it's really warm, it's gone dull, but like everything is wet. Probably didn't help that I poured water over myself to keep myself cool, but even my shorts are full of sweat, it's disgusting. But so far so good, really nice course. We're on a 4th lap, I'm just getting on to my 5th lap out of 7. So quite impressed with myself. I've not really walked. I feel like the speed training is actually really working as well. So that's giving me confidence to carry that on. So this is peak week training for Leeds to Liverpool. So that's this week, next week and the week after, and then I'm going to taper. So I'm not really going to concentrate on any flexibility training, because I find that really stops me from running, because it really takes out my muscles and makes me quite slow. So for the next 2 weeks there will be no splits training at all. the weather has turned for the worst. So the weather has turned for the worst. Well, not really that bad. It started spitting a little bit. What is better than the warmth, so it hasn't really turned to the worst. It's more into my favour. But I'm actually having a really good time. Actually, it's probably one of the more favourite runs I've done recently. And I think it's because I don't feel like there's any pressure. If I want, I can walk. Because everything I've done recently has been like really scary. Like, I've had anxiety for weeks. And I've had to do a lot of training, as this is just a training run. And I'm having a really good time. Had a really good chat with Colin about running and stuff, and everyone's really friendly. Highly recommend this marathon, probably one of my favourites. And it's good because you can do the half, full or the ultra. So there's something there for everyone who wants to do a long distance run. Go for like 50, 100, but I've actually really enjoyed myself. I felt like there's not been any pressure on me to like struggle or finish or maybe not to finish. I've just genuinely like really enjoyed having so much like just to have fun. And every race I've done in the last year I've been like, Andrew, this is a big race, it's got a lot of hills. Andrew, this is a long way, you won't finish. And generally, really boosted my confidence. And I felt like I could really have a play. So I've actually really enjoyed this race. Also, I could have just done the marathon, but I love a good ultra me. So, yeah. So I will see you at the finish, guys. So that was the end of the race, and I really enjoyed the full event. I really enjoyed doing a shorter distance, as that feels really snobby to say, a shorter ultra I meant, rather than doing like 50 miles or 100 miles. It just allowed me to relax more and just have fun with the whole event. The race was so organised, and I love how it's laps and that you have the choice to just pull out at any time you want. Like if you just want to do the half or a marathon or the ultra, as you get the choice to push yourself, or if you just don't want to do the distance you want, you can just knock it down and do the half rather than the marathon, or the marathon instead of the ultra. So it's absolutely an amazing event, especially if you want to try to up your distance slightly. And the event was very organised. They had gluten-free food, they had vegan food and everything, so they catered for everyone. Everyone was so nice, as always with one of these smaller events, and so chatty. There was a real community feel with it as well, what was really nice. But the race in all has given me a lot of confidence. I was really getting in my head about Leeds to Liverpool, but literally being able to play so much on a shorter ultra has given me confidence that I have actually gained speed and I have got more stamina. My mental attitudes when it comes to ultras help me on the day. I will put all the information of Malk's events. He does 2 events, Lionsbridge, Gym Pit double marathon, but it's the only double non-looped marathon in the UK, so there's 2 days and it's not laps. So if you don't like doing laps and you want to do a multi-day event, that is perfect. And guys, if you like the video, please subscribe and give us a like, and I will see you next time.